up, everybody? Buggity Newgate, Light Skin Daywalker, and Ties, the world's TV is eventually going to join us. Welcome to Geek Low Stars. Hope you guys had a good weekend. This is Geekend Roundup. If you're new here, this is usually what we do. Talk a couple things. It seems like this one's going to be DC and Star Wars, which is funny because last time was just mostly DC.
Yeah.
I also want to tell you guys, thank you for all the support. We're almost at 500. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like,
Smash that
share.
shit, all right? Smash it.
Yes.
Right now. Right now.
There goes Ty right there.
What's
First
up,
and
everybody?
foremost, we're gonna just get right into it. I think it was it last week? I believe that it was on Friday that Gunn had dropped this. We're getting a Man of Tomorrow in theaters July 9th, 2027.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? How do you guys feel about this?
You want to go first, Light Skin?
Yeah, I'm kind of not surprised.
Go ahead.
I'm not not surprised he's going to go ahead and make this the whole thing, especially with the success that Superman has brought, to DC. It's off to the right start. This morning, I shared with you, I shared a reel with you guys about this guy asking a couple questions to the fans at a convention. People are more interested in DC right now than they are in Marvel, so that's another topic, but I'm looking forward to it.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Jim Lee drew this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like it. Yeah.
It's cool that they're doing that, kind of collaboration.
Well, I think he's one of the top editors for DC.
Yeah. So it's cool
that
they.
for a long time.
Two different heads in like the DC world came together to announce this. I'm excited for this, honestly.
I hope we get to see the power armor he has on.
I think we will.
I think we will at some point.
This is the fastest we've gotten a Superman sequel. I know he said this isn't technically not a sequel, but whatever, Gun, whatever you want to say.
And he also said Peacemaker is directly tying in to this.
And that's where I think Supergirl and then Lobo are going to be in Man of Tomorrow as well.
And Batman. We're going to get Batman and Peacemaker. I told you in chat.
The other thing too is Hot Girl's confirmed to be Ty's gone. Hot Girl's confirmed to be in it, and so is Jason Pierre, or that's his name, right? The one that's playing the new Green Lantern.
I believe so, yeah.
So they confirmed that they were going to be in there, and you know what's funny? You know who else said see you then as well? Grant Gustin. So I'm just curious if we're gonna get Grant Gustin as a Flash. I'm just praying and hoping that's the case, bro.
Well, I did see an interview, and I think I shared it with you this morning as well, that someone who was interviewing James Gunn, and they asked him about Aquaman and Flash, and he said in the next 2 years you will see those characters.
Okay. So they're building
as a
Justice League. Yeah.
So a cameo of Grant Gustin as the Flash, and then in 2 years he has something planned. I'm down for it.
So Ty, now that you're back in here, how do you feel about this news of Man of Tomorrow, and possibly having all these different characters?
You guys hear me?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Because I didn't get to say what I thought about it too. I do think this is like a light skin said. Like I think this was like what's the word? It was inevitable. You know what I'm saying? Especially how well Superman did at the box office. I think James Gunn was waiting for that before he announced that he was going to do a sequel. Which is the best way you could do it.
And notice when Superman did do well, he started announcing all these different things that weren't already announced already.
Exactly.
Clayface is being filmed right now. Sorry to cut you off. Clayface is right now being filmed.
Right.
Yep.
As we know. Right. So that's another project that's going off. So we'll be seeing that one next year or two.
And Supergirl
next year.
Next
year is Supergirl and Clayface. Those are the movies that are coming out next year.
Right. And it shows great confidence, unlike, the Snyderverse, of course. I love the Snyderverse, don't get me wrong, but I feel like James Gunn is doing it the right way, the way it should have been done in the first place, which is
He's
why
a DC fanboy.
Right, which is why
Yeah.
DC has all of this,
and he has stated that.
right, and that's why it's working. It's working at the end of the day. It's working, and you can see it money wise, critical reception wise. Actually, let me go back too, because they made money too. The Snyderverse movies made money up until
until
but they
point.
did make money.
until Justice League because of the Joss Whedon cut.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly,
and all the BS that happened in between all that.
Right. But those movies were profitable. The problem was the critical reception was very low. That was the problem. Here, Superman fixed it. James Gunn has fixed it. Now people are talking about DC and not making fun of it.
And I don't want to harp on it too much, but there were some good movies in that Snyderverse.
Yeah.
The first Wonder Woman, the first Shazam movie, I enjoyed those movies a lot. But
the first Aquaman,
thank you, the first Aquaman, like
Love Man of Steel. Love Man of Steel. You know what I'm saying?
They were trying to, like we said it before, we talked about this so many times. They rushed, try to copy Marvel and the MCU. But before you came back in here, Ty, I was saying that you might possibly see Lobo and Supergirl in Man of Tomorrow, and then it is confirmed Hawkgirl and Jason Pierre. Those two are going to be in the movie as well. Do you think Grant Gustin's is gonna be the Flash? Because this is like fan theory me right here.
I want him to be,
because he did comment on there as well, so it's interesting that he would comment on there.
I think I want him to very badly, but I don't think so. I think they're gonna go with a no-name actor, somebody that's not known. Because they did the same with everybody else on the Superman.
But the thing is, I know they want to go cheap, but
exactly right.
I don't know how the salary is from TV to movie. I don't know.
I think he'll do it. I think he'll do it.
He'll do it.
And it won't be a matter of price.
Right.
I'm sure they could work something out as far as salary.
But like I said, the problem is though, it's not him wanting to do it. I feel like the problem with what WB is gonna allow him to do it. That's the thing.
James Gunn's in control.
Which is true. Which is true. But I don't know, man. I if you're asking me my opinion, I don't think he's gonna be the Flash, but I definitely want him to be though. For sure.
And I said it on our last live that we were doing, that I want to see the Aquaman that has the hook as the hand. I love that iteration of Aquaman.
Yes.
Oh yeah. From Justice League Unlimited. Oh, that's my boy,
bro. Real quick, what I put in the banner is, are we gonna see Brainiac or Metallo in Man of Tomorrow?
I think so. I think you can do what Man of Steel 2 should have been. Had been to have put Brainiac. Actually, no, I was thinking that maybe you'll have both of them, Brainiac and Metallo, and Brainiac creates Metallo like he did in the Absolute Universe. Because in the Absolute Universe, Kryptonite. Brainiac made Metallo, and you were crazy. Metallo is Christopher Smith.
And me and you, and I think during our reaction, Superman reaction coming out soon, that we talked about, he had Metamorpho in that Pocket universe for like a long, who knows how long he had him in there. Right. And he probably made him an absurd amount of kryptonite for whatever the case that, it needs. Or like I said before, that you have a piece of Krypton crash to Earth, and that's how you get more kryptonite.
Or maybe I'm thinking Brainiac creates synthetic kryptonite.
Oh, yeah, you did say that as well.
Yeah, he may be able to do that, and then there's your kryptonite right there. So he could do that too. Because they did that in Superman and Lois, the show. Not Brainiac didn't make it, but they made synthetic kryptonite though.
Let me ask you. I know Clayface is gonna be kind of like a standalone thing. Supergirl is probably gonna be a standalone thing with probably like a cameo Easter egg from Superman, or maybe Superman's in the movie for a bit. Do you think that having too many characters in the movie is a problem? Because I know I've seen people complaining about it with the Spider-Man movie. Yeah. See, and he is directing Man of Tomorrow, so I'm sure he could balance those characters, because we've seen him before with the Guardians movies. He could do it.
He did it with Superman. Right, Gardner. Mr. Terrific.
But I'm glad you brought that up, Bugs, because the problem that I had was just because, from all three Holland movies, he was never by himself. He was always
that is
with
true.
someone. You know what I'm saying? So it feels like in Spider-Man Brand New Day, it just feels like it's more of that now, but he's not by himself. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a contract thing. Unlike DC, where they own all of their characters at this point, so you could just do whatever you want.
Yeah, that is true.
But to also answer that question, I think James Gunn can do it for sure. I think he can. Because we've seen him do it in the movie, like Lightskin said. So yeah, I think he can do it. Definitely do it.
I don't know, I'm just curious of what, because they did say Superman, Peacemaker, Supergirl, and Man of Tomorrow are going to be like a culmination of all that, tying up into that. But it's funny because the release date of it is like the same year as the Batman 2, and I'm just, I know people are like, oh, he's not going to be, DCU Batman. I think if we do get Batman, like Lyskin has been saying in Peacemaker, if it's Alan Richardson, I'd be happy with that. He looks like the build that we saw in Creature Commandos, if we're being honest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like as far as like going forward as casting characters, it has to be lesser known actors, because they did it with Corn Sweat. I really didn't know Corn Sweat that well, and I enjoyed him as Superman, honestly.
Yeah, I think you're right though. I think that they're going to go with a lesser actors, just because. I mean, they did it with Henry Cavill too. Henry Cavill wasn't a big name either. I think the biggest name that they had was Ben Affleck for Batman. That's the only one. Other than that, nobody was really that known.
Yeah.
Out of that whole group.
Jason Momoa was a name.
Was on the upswing. He was on the upswing.
Yeah, exactly. He was doing Game of Thrones, which was like the biggest thing, but he did like Stargate long ago, and then other things too.
Started out on Baywatch, I think.
Was it on Baywatch?
I started out on Baywatch.
Really? No, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. But see, this is what I'm saying. Not a lot of people know that. You know what I mean? So it seems like that's what they're going from here. Because even Supergirl, I don't know who that Supergirl is. I
don't know who she is either.
So I mean, I could see them going with a lesser known person. Alan Richardson is kind of like funny because he's in that same vein, like sort of, but not really, because he has Reacher and people have been watching Reacher. So there's that, and then he did the Ninja Turtles, but nobody knows he was the voice of that.
Yeah, because he was
in Fast and the Furious too, right? So
he was.
Yeah, he was in the last one.
Oh, you see, I fell off after a while.
Oh yeah. Nah, he was in like the very.
He was Hawk in Titans.
Right, exactly. Right,
Hawking Dove.
And he did. Awesome. He did say he did talk to Gunn recently. So.
Oh, he was in Smallville too. I forgot. He was in Smallville.
Oh yeah, as Aquaman.
He was Aquaman.
Yeah. So
he has touched DC characters a couple times playing them. I don't know. If they do go lesser known actors, that's fine. But if they do, and I'm just, that's why I'm waiting for Peacemaker to see what happens, because it's already confirmed we're gonna have cameos and Easter eggs in there.
Mm-hmm.
They like this with Superman, right? Who's gonna be in it?
I think
it looks like.
Well, it's funny because Superman was on the Peacemaker set in his Superman suit. So
and it was John Cena wearing Chris's clothing from that universe.
That universe, yep.
Which is crazy work. So if we're gonna see, oh my gosh, that budget gonna be crazy though. If he just come in, just swing, just flying, bro, that budget gonna be.
Well, if like you said, like if we know how the contracts work for like these superhero stuff, it's probably one of the things in the contract, because I don't think they've announced what the deal is on his contract yet.
No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Because usually, sports terms, if he does well, they'll get a re-signing, re-sign the structure, restructure the deal.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about not Superman? You talking about
Corn Sweat?
Peacemaker. Oh, you're talking about
Corn Sweat? Yeah.
I mean, well, honestly, I think they would give him a reasonable one, like
because remember, Samuel Jackson has most of the actors have that contract where he showed up in TV shows as well.
Right. But see, the thing with that though too is, he's not going to be able to do like a lot of physical work because he's just Nick Fury, so he's not going to have superpowers and
True.
so he don't have to sit there and be jacked every scene he's in. You know what I'm saying? But with Superman is different. But I still think they would give him like, hey, we just be in there for these 3 movies and 2 TV shows, and then that's the end of your contract. If I know they said they were doing like 3 phases, I think. One is God and Monsters. So
yeah,
after God and Monsters end, and if that's profitable, we'll bring you back. We'll give you a new contract, give you new money, things of that nature. I think that's how that's gonna play out.
Yeah, and there's still like questions as far as like certain characters. Blue Beetle we talked about before. Booster Gold, because they were talking about that show. What else?
Yo, how
Waller.
That's the crazy thing. How you gonna do Booster, bro?
Well, they already established this is a world, 300 years of metahumans. So
humans, right.
Anything is possible because we see James Gunn in the first 2, well, not Creature Commandos, but Superman and Peacemaker. He's basically introducing pocket universes and alternate universes. So. I think it's kind of a smart move to do that very soon instead of like introduce it way later.
Excuse me 1 second, guys.
All right, go ahead.
Yo, did you know what's crazy though? Sorry, control. Did you know what's crazy? The guy, I forgot his name. He was in Eternals. The Indian guy.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So
he had like a 6 movie contract or deal or
something like that. Yeah, but I also heard he was going. He might be a Booster Gold. That's what I heard too.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too because I don't know if you've seen Tiger Belly with Bobby Lee.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's like his podcast that he does.
Oh, one of his other podcasts. Yeah.
And I saw a clip where he was on the show guesting, and they were talking about Elden Ring. And yo, this dude is still jacked.
Oh yeah, he's
still jacked.
He's
like dude, you live in the gym, bro? Like, what are you doing?
Appreciated, Pixie. It's something we worked on over the weekend.
Thank you, man. Yeah. This is all Buggy's design, bro.
Well, not my design, but teamwork.
Hey, I hear you, but you constructed it, bro. You're the Iron Man here. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Well, the one who really drew this is not here right now, so he can't really. Metallo would be perfect in the movie, and if I was a director, I would Boyd Holbrook to play the role. He's perfect in the role. I don't know who Boyd Holbrook is. See, that's what I'm saying. Go with lesser known. I know who that is. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, appreciate that.
I guess we'll move on since he's kind of busy.
I'm back.
He's back.
He's back. Yeah. Okay.
So we could give this man, Light Skin Daywalker, some of the credit for the
new logo. Praise. Give him the clap, bro. Give him the clap. Give him the clap.
What?
You drew the new logo that we have.
Oh yeah, thanks.
He drew the new logo, but I was the one who uploaded it. Everybody did their thing. Ty was just applauding from back there, per usual.
You deserve all the praise, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Anything else? Anybody want to bring up with DC Superman tomorrow? Anything else? Peacemaker?
I'm just excited for the next episode to come out. And if you guys haven't seen it, watch. We got 2 episodes out, so go check out the reaction. But yeah, I'm just excited for the next episode, honestly.
All right, so going on to the next thing. I think this was also last week or the week before. We already got production going on for the Star Wars Starfighter. I know Lyskin doesn't know anything about this. Real quick. Starfighters is an all-new standalone adventure. The film, which has begun production, is an entirely original story set in a period of time never before explored in Star Wars. Starfighter will be released theatrically May 28, 2027. And then the cast got announced as well. Ryan Gosling, of course. Flynn Gray, Matt Smith, Mia Goth, Aaron Pierre, which we were just talking about with DC. Simon Bird, Jamal Westman, Daniel Ings, and Amy Adams.
Damn, that's a stacked cast, man.
For Star Wars,
but the rest of them I know,
yeah. I know Mia Goth from that Pearl movie she's done, like, and all those other I really haven't seen much of her, so for me these are lesser known actors. I know Matt Smith. I've seen him in stuff.
Right, exactly. Ryan Gosling, of course, we know.
Yeah,
You know.
Amy Adams is interesting one in this one, honestly.
She was Lois in Man of Steel.
Man of Steel, yeah. And she was in something else. She's been in mad stuff,
Yeah, she's been in a bunch of that.
Yeah.
Now,
right off.
Now let me ask you guys, since we haven't gotten a Star Wars movie since Rise of Skywalker. How are you guys feeling about this and possibly more Mandalorian and Grogu, even though that's a TV movie coming to theaters, but whatever.
You know, this is dope. However, I miss the lightsaber duels, man. I miss them, bro. Like, I wish you would go back to that. You know, like we said before.
I don't know, man. If you watch Andor, that's completely different.
No, I get you, 100%. But you know, I just miss the Jedi, the Sith, the lightsaber duels, man. I miss that. But
I to counter that, I think we need to get away from that for a little bit.
We haven't had enough of it, honestly. I mean, when's the last time we had that? You know what I'm saying?
Every time we've done Star Wars, it's always related to Skywalker or whatever.
Right. But that's the problem. Like, well, movie-wise, they keep going to Skywalkers like they are the end-all, be-all for Star Wars, and it's not. Yeah, they catapulted the series, sure. But you can do other shit like The Mandalorian. We had lightsabers and we had bounty hunters. Do that. Continue that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And or basically seeing the rise of the rebellion.
Right. And that's dope too. And then we saw, I'm about to say year one, Rogue One. That was one of the best Star Wars movies. You know what I'm saying? And even The Mandalorian. I love The Mandalorian. Even season 3. Everybody complains about that. But I love the fact that we got to go to Mandalore and learn more about the Mandalorians outside of Din Djarin. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I said, I love the fact that we're getting other stuff, and we've been needing that for a long time because not everything revolves around the Skywalkers. But I think this is dope, though. I think this is cool, and I think this is an opportunity to do something very different compared to what we've been getting for the last 20 years.
If you didn't know, Sean Levy's the one who's directing it, and he did the recent Deadpool movie. Have you guys seen the Adam Project?
No, I wanted to see it though. Was it good?
Yes, I enjoyed
one.
Okay,
with Ryan Reynolds and the kid from Percy Jackson.
Yes, I've seen it.
He also did Fall Guy, or is it Free Guy? The one with Ryan Reynolds where he's in a video game. Free Guy.
So he did that too.
I've liked the movies he's done, and then if you watch Adam Project, this is like, kind of similar in the same vein that you gotta. I guess he's gonna take in this kid, show him the ways. I'll be honest, and I respect you guys disagree with my opinion on this, but I feel like Star Wars should have been over because they have been the same story.
I'm kind of over Star Wars, to be honest with you.
How you doing, Piku?
Hey, what's up, Piku?
I like Mando. Yeah, same here. We're all in the same boat. Everybody likes Mando here.
See, all right.
But real quick before you go, even in season 2, you got Luke Skywalker in Mandalorian,
right?
But it makes sense because it takes place in the universe.
Like 5 years after, right?
I think it was 3 years after the movie.
I can't remember.
I thought it was 5 years, but okay, that makes sense. Okay,
go ahead.
I'll be right back.
So yeah, no, Torres, I definitely. I agree with what you're saying, though. I do see what you're saying, but my rebuttal to that is for the Skywalker story, absolutely. But for everything else, I kind of have to disagree, just because there are other things that you can do, like with Mando, like with other shows, and not have to focus on the light, the light skin. Oh my God. Jesus, it's Monday, y'all. I'm sorry. The Skywalkers all the time. So I mean, and that's the thing, that always drives me crazy with this series. Like, you have a whole galaxy of things to explore, and you just focus on specifically this. I'm talking about for the movies. I'm not talking about everything else. We can do other things outside of the Skywalkers. That's all I'm saying. What about you, my boy?
Yeah. Well, he brings up another point here where he says, there have been Star Wars shows that I like, but every else is like very questionable based on the writing. Now, let me ask you, Kevin, did you like The Acolyte? Pixie says they should bring back Gina Carano for Cara Dune and continue with the rebellion. See, I've seen a lot of people talk about that.
Oh, yeah,
with
for
the
sure.
The whole situation of going on with her, and that I think it was it's not a lawsuit. It's
Now it was like
a
she was talking about something like that.
Yeah.
Because she was talking about I forgot specifically what she was talking about, but it was something that it was like, nah, son, you can't.
As long as the storyline is good. Yeah, I agree.
But and that's the thing that Kevin's saying that I do agree with too. Like, the writing has been meh just due to the projects that they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the problem. I feel like there's not a board where there's no plan. We dealt with DC. This is what we got here now. There's no plan. There's nothing. We just got Mando, and that's it.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? There's no plan.
And that was kind of the problem with the last trilogy that we got. There was no plan for that at all.
And I think that was hubris on the company itself, because
for sure
they just thought that, we gonna, whatever we give them, they gonna eat that shit up. Nope.
Yeah. Let me see. What did Pixie say? I couldn't watch The Acolyte, just pure silliness, putting it nicely. It's funny, Pixie, because I think that was one of those shows that was like so like divided the fans, because I know you liked it.
I did.
My friend, who's like a huge Star Wars fan, hated it so much. Hated it. And I understand there's I understand what they were trying to do in that,
Me too.
Try to explore the dark side of the Force, which it set up Darth Plagueis at the end. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it.
I'm mad they didn't pay that off. I'm mad.
No, the show doesn't make a whole lot of sense from the poor script writing and loads of plot holes and continuity errors.
I have to watch it again. I'd have to watch it again because go ahead.
I like, just to put a little perspective, because I know Kevin, he's wanting to become a filmmaker, so he knows.
Oh, word!
He's studying to be, to become I think, Kevin, if I remember correctly, District 9 is the movie that made you want to become a filmmaker.
I can see why. I like that movie. I can see why.
Pixie said absolutely 100, Kevin. That's what I'm saying. Acolyte, divisive. I don't know, man. Like, it's funny because they're kind of like in the same situation right now with Marvel, where they don't have a lot going for them right now, honestly.
Right. Oh, Kevin. Hey, good luck with that, man. Do your thing. Good luck with that. All right. But as a matter of fact, when you get big, bro, we gotta do an interview with you, my guy. Okay. We're gonna be the first interview, my guy. All right. When you get big, let us know. All right. No. Okay. So my whole issue with Acolyte per se, it was the fact that people were so hard on Acolyte for the writing and stuff like that. Yeah. Hey, my guy, cool. But they weren't hard on Boba Fett and
bro.
You know what I'm saying? That was my only issue with that.
Hold on. I was one of those people that had an issue with Boba Fett, though.
Yes.
Hey, sorry about that, guys.
Oh no, you good. Everything okay?
Yeah. No, I had some food stuck in the back of my teeth and it was just bothering me, and I just had to. And I'm like, dude, I'm like, and I thought I got it out, and I just went in caveman style aggressive brushing.
Now that you're back, how do you feel about well, then he missed pretty much the whole conversation.
About Acolyte and all that.
No. Before that. Talking about Starfighter.
Oh, okay.
Starfighter.
And the cast,
I'll be honest,
got announced.
The cast. Look, I'm not against the cast or anything. I'm just over Star Wars in general. I liked Mando. Don't get me wrong. I like Mando, but as a general product, I'm over it. I'll wait to streaming to see it, to be honest with you. Am I interested to see the Mando movie? I'm like, eh. But I'm just over the Star Wars thing in general.
I agree with Pixie. I like it wasn't the greatest show, but it did have good moments at the end. Boba Fett.
I hated Boba Fett. I ain't gonna that shit.
And
then you gonna have Cad
get
Bane in there and do him like you did him? Nah, bro. Nah.
And then the Obi-Wan show, that's another one. Like,
that
was
was
like
cool.
a mixed reception, but I thought it like okay,
It worked.
It worked, but now they're talking about a second season. What are you gonna do then? And then Ahsoka wasn't bad to me. Ahsoka was a little slow in the beginning.
Yeah, I like Ahsoka
but it got better towards the end.
Outside of Mando, Ahsoka is probably the best one.
This nigga just loves to interrupt, bro.
Well,
I was trying to say something. He has to get his thing in. He has to get it in.
Oh, so you couldn't use the thingy, bro. You gotta use the thingy.
He has to get it in. He has to get it in. Jeez.
Go.
Ran attack.
Boba Fett had some strong moments, but would have liked to see him go ham at the end.
Yeah, and it's just like, from what I remember, he wasn't like the Boba Fett we knew. He was a domesticated cat.
So, like I was saying about Ahsoka before somebody interrupted me. Out of all the series, Ahsoka has the most, promise to it, because especially considering what they set up, the Mortis gods, and if you know,
right,
you know.
And that was paid off. Yeah. And you know what? And that's the cool thing. I think Ahsoka added more to the story.
Yeah.
Than let's say Obi-Wan did, because Obi-Wan, and I felt like kind of that was a continuity thing too, because you're gonna sit here and tell me Obi-Wan wouldn't have killed him and he beat him the second time.
Vader has plot armor like Batman.
Yeah, it's just like you're just gonna let him go away.
The fun part about Ahsoka was you got that tie-in with what happened in Rebels with Ezra and Thrawn, and then that lead what happens in Ahsoka, then Ahsoka 2, which they're gonna go after where Balin's going, if I remember what they were doing, like try to get away off. And I said this when Ahsoka finished. She might be the Mortis or the sister of whoever's going to be the dark side of the Mortis gods. They did Obi-Wan dirty. Ahsoka was mixed, and Obi-Wan was disappointing. Like the ending kind of like made me say, how is this going to tie with episode 4? Yeah, I had those questions as well.
Yeah. But yeah, like, and that's it. Well,
maybe.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, maybe that's what season. If they're thinking about doing a season 2, that's how they'll just tie it in, make it tie into episode 4.
And I think that's why I like Ahsoka, because we weren't stuck in the same galaxy we're so used to. We were in another galaxy, and me and Ty had played the Jedi games, and where did Cal go to another galaxy?
Right.
And I think it was like Old Republic stuff as well. So
there's
things that they could do with Old Republic, Mortis gods, stray away from Skywalker stuff.
Yeah, and it's surprising to me that they have not done a Knights of the Old Republic yet. That to this day, that's surprising.
The fact that the remake game has been no longer, I guess, whatever's going on with it, like that's one of those.
I think that got canceled. I think that got canceled, didn't it?
I maybe.
I think it got canceled.
And that's the thing. You still haven't shown how the rule of 2 came to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I would like to see a Thrawn series, see what he was up to while he was gone.
And that'd be cool. Yeah.
Because I love Thrawn. When I got introduced to him in the books,
see what I think is going to tie into the Mando movie. That's what I think. Honestly, that's what I'm going with.
Yeah, I mean, because that's everything is going to tie together. And you remember, we're supposed to get a Mando movie that's kind of like the Justice League of the TV characters. So Actually, let me ask y'all something. Do you think that this movie is going to be successful?
No.
Starfighter or Mando?
I mean, the Mando movie. Sorry, Mando movie.
No.
I think so.
Okay.
Just the
I think
fact
it's
you
gonna
got
fall short.
just no. It's I'll tell you one thing. It's Grogu. That's the main reason people will go watch it.
I forgot.
Let's be real. A mascot is what gets you money in
Yeah,
these days.
and especially
Chopper's the mascot in One Piece, and look how much merch there is.
R2, B8A.
There you go. Yeah.
Facts. Okay. So since you think it's gonna be
merch. It's like in Rick and Morty. Consume, Morty, consume.
So that's the case. Oh wait, so if that's the case, then what over or under this movie makes 600 mil? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think Superman made that. Okay, over or under this movie makes 600 mil. It's opening day.
Over. Oh, opening day? Or
I'm not opening day. I'm sorry. Overall. I'm sorry. Overall. Sorry.
Overall.
Yeah.
Over. And which one we're still talking about? Mando?
Yeah, Mando. Yeah. Mando movie. Yeah.
Okay. I could see it doing probably about 900.
Ooh. Okay. All right. What about you, Bucks?
I don't think it's gonna crack a bill.
No.
I doubt it.
It's gonna be like 900 and like one.
Pixie says under.
Okay.
It depends. That's my answer.
Yeah, it does depend.
It's a 50-50 chance. Yeah, because it's funny because you were talking about box office earlier. As of right now, Warner Brothers is winning the box office this year.
They've had 7 movies in a row open at 40 million.
Sinners, Minecraft, and Superman are the biggest movies that they've had money.
And I didn't think Sinners was gonna make that much money.
Bro, it was making monies even like 2 months after its release.
Yeah, which is crazy.
And it's now on Mac.
Okay, so real quick, what do we think Starfighter is gonna do? How's it gonna do?
Money wise, opening weekend. Ooh,
I'd say about 35 million.
As I say, if you want Star Wars to continue, you have to focus on quality over quantity. That's the main issue with Lucasfilm and Disney in general. Yep.
Yeah. Scale it back.
Yes, but at the same time, we've seen quality movies don't get no money too, depending on the situation.
Could be over if Grogu is highlighted and released during any given holiday where kids are off from school. If I remember correctly, this comes out during the summer.
It's gonna be
blockbuster. That's a done. That's a done.
Hold on.
Don't let no DC Marvel movie be in it. Don't let Spider-Man be in there.
Let me
Dunzo.
It's cooked. It's cooked.
Dunzo.
It is
to answer the question though,
May 22, 2026. So that might be
that's a summer movie.
Yeah.
That's middle of summer, bro.
It depends on what's coming out too, though.
Lilo and Stitch movie did well, but even then, I heard some of the people who love the original didn't like this one as much because they.
I wanted to check it out. I
saw that movie. I saw it. It was good. I liked it.
Well, I forgot who. Oh no, it's related to Mortal Kombat. We'll get into that.
Okay. Okay. So to answer the question, right?
And
weapons.
Forget about that one. Yeah.
Weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Okay, good. Okay. So, but to answer the question, like, I think it's gonna do a Fantastic Four situation. First steps, like, people will go see it that first weekend, but then they'll just drop down. Yeah, but they'll just drop down the second week because a lot of Star Wars fans, they're gonna come out to support it, but a lot of Star Wars fans are hurt right now, bro. They're like, "Yo, we
haven't had anything
exactly."
And we just had anime.
Let me ask you, which fan base is hurting more, Star Wars or Star Trek?
Oh, Star Trek, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Really?
It's not even a question.
No. Star Wars.
Really, with all the series, with all the series that are actually successful.
but it's not as big as Star Wars. Star Trek was never as big as Star Wars, and that was always the problem. We didn't have a Star Trek movie for years until the one with Chris Pine. That movie came out.
No, there were movies before that.
60s.
You asking me?
In the 80s.
You asking me?
Star Trek started in the 60s.
It's hurting more than Star Wars, bro.
Started as a series in the 60s, dude. All right.
You guys are done. You guys are done.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's mostly down to too many movies coming out this year, and like the movie Transformers 1 that one did awful at the box office, but I found a cult following. Yes. And the problem with that was the marketing. Whoever did the marketing on that needs to get fired. I heard they changed a bit from the animated version. Yep, that's exactly what I was alluding to.
I'm sorry, man. My speakers went out. I'm sorry. I'm on my right. Say what you said again. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, we're on. It's all good. Okay.
All right, you tell me to chat. Okay, no problem. Got you.
He said Star Trek came out before Star Wars. That's what he's saying.
Touche.
We're going on to the next topic since I think we're done with Star Wars.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yep. So unfortunately, we were supposed to get Mortal Kombat this year, but it's been pushed until next year. And this kind of brings up what we were talking about. You know what comes out the week after it comes out?
What?
Mando and Grogu. So I don't know why they pushed it that far, because I don't feel like it's going to get its money. Mando and Grogu is going to take all of it.
It's kind of what comes out the week after.
After Mando and Grogu?
Yeah. What comes out the week after?
Hold on.
I'm curious. Who's going to try to step up?
I kid.
Yo, Spider-Man saving somebody back there?
Huh?
What?
Spider-Man saving somebody back there?
Yep.
I don't know.
About that time.
Let's see, in May, right? I'll tell you right.
Tell me now, sir.
Mando and Grogu. After that is Masters of the Universe. Oh boy.
Oh, but that's on Amazon Prime.
No, it's coming to theaters too.
It's coming out of movies. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Come on, guy.
I don't think. I mean. I don't know how much that's gonna be.
Real quick. So it's Mando and Grogu, then Masters of the Universe, whatever Steven Spielberg project comes out, the new scary movie, Toy Story 5, and then Supergirl. So it's gonna have a very tough time. Very tough.
We don't know how much He-Man gonna make though. That's
it's not gonna take number one. That's for damn sure.
That's what I'm saying, right? It's not. It's
top 5 maybe. Top 5.
Well, no, it's 2 weeks after Mando and Grogu, so it'll make its money.
It could come out to a good debut. It also depends the return watchability of Mando and Grogu. You know?
I don't know, man, because June is looking kind of stacked right now with Masters of the Universe, the new scary movie, Toy Story, and Supergirl.
I don't know. It's just because I don't know.
Scary movie's gonna get the retro crowd, and that's gonna be like one weekend, and it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be a couple weekends and gone.
Right, but here's the thing with what I'm saying about Masters of the Universe. We don't know if that's gonna make money, if people have an interest in that, especially the new generation, because new generation don't really know about He-Man. You watch Masters of the Universe.
Fact, but there's something for it. It has people that in it that you know.
I will say
you
will get the crowd. I'm sorry to associate you with this, but you'll get Light Skin's group in there watching that.
I'm in for sure. Yeah, no, the older.
The same with Transformers 1. I saw a bunch of people that are G1 in there. Yeah, exactly.
I'm mad at it to make that money though. I'm so freaking mad at it to make that money, bro.
I saw the original Dolph Lundgren Masters of the Universe movie in the theater, so yeah, I'll go see that in the theater probably. I saw the original Transformers animated theater in the
I
theater.
think it all comes down to if the movie's good, because this
and that's the thing.
Mortal
And-
Kombat 2 is going
Right.
to be all about Carl Urban's character, Johnny Cage, joining the fray in the fight.
And I wonder if it's pushed back due to reshoots, possibly because of boys promotion and boys promotion and stuff. So, that might be an issue. So I'm not mad. You know, it gets pushed back. At least it's before, so it has a chance to make even within those first 2 weeks or first week, or get close.
But do you think that this is a good thing or a bad thing, though? That it got pushed back.
I think it's a bad thing. Monetarily wise, I think it's a bad thing. Monetarily wise, the money it will make is a bad thing, because you got the possible juggernaut of Mando and Grogu coming out, and this is all speculation. This is we're all speculating. This is
right. We're not right.
Yeah, we're not. For all you know, Masters of the Universe could be a blockbuster and just wipe the competition.
Like Minecraft. Like, I didn't think Minecraft was gonna make that.
You know?
It did. So
it could be that. You know, we don't know. But if history serves us, you know, the Star Wars IP generally is a money maker. Grogu has the following. Everybody loves Grogu. Everybody. You know? Before we even knew his name, I called him Yodel because I thought he was the offspring between Yoda and
I called him
and Yob. Yeah. You know, so Yodel. You know, so I called him Yodel. But
go
ahead.
Now I'm gonna ask quick question. So let's say He-Man makes money, right? Master of the Universe makes money, big money, $1 billion, let's say. Do you think they'll fast track other 80s?
I mean,
it's Hollywood for sure. Thundercats has been rumored to be wanting to get done for years. I could see Silverhawks, possibly Mask. You know,
okay.
Mask could be done. The guys get Mask in these cars. You got a car that can fly. You got a motorcycle that can go underwater and stuff. Be kind of cool, you know.
Right.
It's possible those 80s IPs have lived on through other mediums.
And Knight Rider's getting a movie or a TV show.
I didn't even know that.
They're rebooting Knight Rider.
Right.
They've done that numerous times though, and it's failed. They've rebooted Knight Rider. I'm not gonna lie.
I know they did the show. I know they did the show a long time ago. Like
there was Knight Rider 2000. It was. They've tried, and it hasn't been good.
I don't know. It's just like,
and they started rebooting the A-Team, and it wasn't. You know, I enjoyed the A-Team movie. Not gonna lie, it's just
which one?
Stupid. The A-Team movie with
I did too. I love that movie, man. I wish they would have made a sequel, bro. I love that movie.
It was fun. But it wasn't worthy of a sequel. It wasn't for me. It wasn't worthy of a sequel. It was just like one of those movies. Yeah, I could put this on, and I'm just gonna zone out and enjoy the stupidity of it.
Man, I wanted the sequel, bro. That was my shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. But that's a good question too, because you know, do you think we'll get another G.I. Joe? Because I know they've been doing that for years too.
So I think
something like that.
It all hinges on G.I. Joe Transformers.
Yeah, I was just gonna bring that up. They set that up in the last Transformers.
Right.
Yeah,
so it's
like it all hinges on that.
But going back to Mortal Kombat, I know we like to deviate a lot. I don't know, man. I think it also depends on the budget that they have, because if like you said, what they're doing is true, that they pushed it back to do reshoots or the boys promotional stuff, that costs money as well, so that might go up.
And they got to be careful this time, because you know I think it did still make money, but you know it had the COVID thing with it too.
Yeah,
so
I
think it had that excuse.
I was gonna say it came straight to streaming. It didn't go to the movies.
Right. But yeah.
You were saying it made money, but it came to streaming.
Yeah.
I thought it made because I thought it went to the movies and the thing
No.
like Godzilla did.
Straight to streaming.
Oh, straight to streaming. Oh, okay.
It was in the midst of COVID when that came out.
Yeah. Okay, but still, like they're it's more dangerous waters now just because they don't got COVID to make that excuse now. So it's
now
like
let me ask
they're
you,
gonna have to make that money. Yeah.
Did you guys like the first Mortal Kombat?
I thought it was decent.
It was decent. I thought it was decent. I didn't like the Cole thing, no, but
Yeah,
I thought it was decent.
I'm the same with the Cole stuff.
And and they should have had more fights. I felt like they didn't have that.
They likely push it due to scheduling conflicts. That's another thing. Yep, I forgot. That's another issue that happens as well.
That's true.
Well, shit happens.
Yup.
I haven't heard any drama about anything going on about the movie production wise, anything. So it just could be.
I've been hearing that some people that did see it that it's good. So I don't know.
Maybe there's some tweaks they want to do. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no, I had a good time with it. Yeah, I mean, because I think if I'm not mistaken, Godzilla versus Kong came out around the same time. I think.
Yeah, one of those came around that time.
Yeah.
Hold on, I think it might have been King of the Monsters, probably.
No, that was years ago. No, that was way before that. That was like 2015.
Nah, there's no way.
Let me check. I know, and I know that came out way before. Let me see. Let me fact check.
That's crazy. And to bring up a point, people like what Lightskin says that he'd rather just wait for it to come to streaming. And
2019 it came out.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so that was
not that. Yeah.
Okay. And that's one of those things as well, where like people don't want to go to the movies just to the fact that people, and it irks me to this day when people are on their phones in the movie theater. Like I went to the movies with one of my friends, and I'm gonna blast them for this. We were watching Fantastic Four, and then in the middle of the movie, I just hear sound coming from his phone. I'm just like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Bro, they tell you to shut that shit off before the movie starts.
Facts. You see, and I feel like that's the problem too, though. Like you
people have no etiquette in the goddamn movie.
Yeah. Because and this is why a lot of movie theaters are failing now, because the same respect the same feeling that you get from going to the movies, it's not there no more. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why a lot of and I get why they did it. I don't like how the way they did it, but I get why they did it. That's why during COVID, a lot of studios was like, all right, everything going to streaming. That's it. I don't care if it was going to movies, everything going to streaming. And I get why they did it, but they could have did that a much better way, and not, F4.
Especially now, if a movie does terrible, it'll come to streaming within the month.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing. Well, yeah, and that's the thing. So now it's like
they'll know people will watch it.
Right.
People just want to see blockbusters.
I like the first Mortal Kombat, particularly for the times back then. Christopher Lambert playing Raiden. There can be only one. Laugh out loud.
There could be only one.
Greetings,
Island.
And that's another IP that's supposed to be getting redone.
Yeah. That's right, Highlander. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I think Henry Cavill's attached to that.
Yes.
Yeah. I heard something. Somebody else is in that now.
And he's in Voltron.
Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah.
Another
Warhammer 2, right?
And
that's not an 80s property though.
No, that's
okay.
It's crazy. Like, 80s is in right now.
It's like the 80s properties. Yeah, they'll go to it. There's things to grab to make a buck off if done properly.
Yep.
Plain and simple.
It's like the Animaniacs said, reboot it, retool it, reshoot it.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, guys. So I heard that Russell Crowe was going to be Ramirez.
In what?
In Highlander.
The new one. Yeah, the new one. That's what I heard. That's what I heard the other day. I forgot to tell you that.
A Scottish playing a Spaniard. Oh,
hey, listen, bro.
Sean Connery did it.
Tradition, you gotta continue the tradition, bro.
80s was great, even the music. I always say this. I wish I was in that era because I would have loved to live through that era. the 70s and through the 80s.
Raised in the 80s, grew up in the 90s. That's me.
Like well, for those of you that are new to the channel, me entire 90s baby. So
yeah, we 90s babies, full flooded, bro.
I see that's another. Hold on, I want to see Avatar: The Way of the Water, and it was a good movie. I actually enjoyed it, but the worst part was that there was like a couple. They were talking through the whole movie. I hate it. See, that's not bad about
I hate that
movie
shit,
etiquette.
bro.
Movie etiquette, and I
but
said
this is
before.
what I'm saying. Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
When I was
Nobody
watching
want to
Kung
deal
Fu
with
Panda 4, I had kids throwing fucking candy the whole time.
I'm fortunate. The last time I went to the movie theaters was to see Transformers One with my daughter. It was just me, her, and two other kids in the back.
Right.
They were quiet. They didn't do anything. They just sat there and watched the movie because they saw me and my kid. So, and I'm like, all right, cool. And I was happy with that. Granted, I was in a podunk town, but hey.
See, when I went for the re-release of Ninja Scroll, it was just me and then a couple in there, just us in there, and then this guy's just talking the whole movie. I turn around and I go, "Do you mind?" And then he's like, "And?" I'm like, "Really? We're gonna do this?"
See,
really?
but that's what
I
hate.
want to see Iron Claw.
You know you wrong, right? But then if I say something to you, then you want to start.
You really have that attitude. Yeah.
You know you
Music
wrong.
of today can't compare. I agree with you, Pixie. The music today sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Give me 80s, 90s, and early 2000s.
You know, and I'm glad you brought that up too, guys, because we don't. Everything's so restrictive now. Like you can't say what you want and do what you want anymore. That's
and synthetic.
Yeah. There you go.
Because then
that's why
if you do say something and then you might think it might lead to something that'll lead your downfall, then you're like,
no.
Wait.
You know.
Yeah, bro. We gonna be using these sound
and that's the thing. Like every time it's always kids, bro. It's always freaking kids. Sometimes the majority of the times, and I'm just like,
how do I reach these kids?
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. And this is why streaming is going to be more because nobody wants to keep going through that all the time, you know.
And I feel like another topic is that the reason why movies are not doing well is because studios are not pushing them hard enough. For example, the Sydney Sweeney movie that one didn't do very well. I don't know, man. The movie spaces are just like too crowded. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to talk about was, and they talk about this in the studio, which we'll react to at some point in the channel, where stop giving these directors and whoever these big budgets. Like stop it.
Well, I think they have to do that because especially if there's a lot of A-list stars in there.
That's why you
look at Kevin Smith. Look at Kevin Smith.
Yeah,
he makes quality movies, and he's had A-list actors in a bunch of his films.
Yep.
Let's be real.
Okay, but I'm talking about like a full list of A-list stars, though. Kevin Smith don't usually have a lot of full.
Dogma, brother.
I was about to say Matt Damon.
Dogma. Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Salma Hayek, Chris Rock.
All right, but the money
George
back
Carlin.
then ain't the same as today.
Dude, he got him for minimums. He got him for
I understand that, but the money today ain't the same as today.
I guarantee you, Kevin Smith wanted to do a Dogma so he could get everybody back for less than a fucking Marvel movie. I guarantee you.
Let's see that. All right, let's see that.
Well, look what happens when studios do lower budgets and they get a huge return.
Yeah, exactly. And
huge,
100%.
Or as the Orange Man would say, huge.
No, and you're right, and that's the thing. Like,
and also
real quick, Kevin, since he's more knowledgeable in this, because if the movie's on a relatively low budget, that's going to get more investment for the studio, and that will generate a box office success. That's what studios do.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true, but I have heard that they want to redo Buffy the Vampire. I did hear that. They should let the classics be. I don't care for the remake of the Charmed ones. And
they had a remake? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they did a remake.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes when they do a remake, it's not that well.
Yeah. I think, because I remember they tried to do Powerpuff Girls.
shut down immediately.
Wow.
Do you remember when that trailer came out? The amount
Z?
of backlash
Hate
that
that
it
got,
got, bro. I'm like, what is this shit? And a person that watched the Powerpuff Girls, I'm not afraid to admit it, and Sailor Moon, I'm like, what is this shit?
Dude, it was bad.
And I love the Powerpuff Girls, bro.
No originality in Hollywood. Perfect example is Fast and the Furious was Point Break on wheels. Yes, that's what a lot of people are saying.
Yeah, I said it when I first saw it in the
Um,
theaters.
Yeah.
And it's funny, even with the Fast movie, I stopped watching after Paul died. I haven't watched a single one after then.
For me, it got better. Oh, yeah, go.
That's why I respect studios like A24 or any. See, A24 is a perfect example. Perfect example.
Yeah.
They did Iron Claw, correct?
Yeah, it's funny too because when I showed this to my girlfriend, she was like, "What the beep is this?"
This ain't Bubbles, nigga. What Bubbles is an alcoholic. What the
Hold
hell is
on,
going on here?
I want to see if I could bring that up. Hold on, I just
Oh my god,
one time, just so everybody can see.
Yeah. So yeah, you go ahead and do that.
Dude,
No, but I agree with Kevin though. Like there is no more originality anymore. But I will say that it's
I think
hard
that was
to make original
Pixie.
content,
That
bro,
was
and make
Pixie.
money.
Yeah,
It's hard. It's hard to do that. It's hard.
Pixie said that.
Yeah. Oh, Pixie. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's hard to do that, man. It's so hard. But
I'm not
people gotta come. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm not expecting a lot of originality from a lot of these movies. What I'm looking for is to be taken away from my mundane life.
Yeah.
That's how I judge a movie.
Right. Agree.
All right.
100% agree. 100%
I don't care who the hell is in it.
And
I don't care who the hell.
Because Bubbles is your favorite character, and she was like, "What did they do to my girl?" I was like, "I don't know." This garbage.
No, that's what I want to know. Who wrote that's what I want to know. Who wrote this shit?
I'm not. I don't care who's in it. I don't care who wrote it. I want to be entertained. So that's why we've talked about all the type of movies I like. One movie that kind of threw you off, I think, was the Grand Budapest Hotel. But I actually enjoyed that film.
I love that movie.
I saw that. I enjoyed that movie, and the Phoenician Scheme. That's I'm gonna watch that. Yeah, I gotta watch that.
All right, enough.
Yeah, that's
just kill it. Just kill it, bro. It's just like Nightmare Fuel now.
And we've said it on this channel before. We do not care if there's a woman, lead or anything like that. But if it's bad, we'll tell you.
If it's bad, we gonna say it's bad, bro.
Pixie says to stop with the gender swapping.
It depends. It depends for me. It depends.
Now let's be clear. There is no original movies out there. It's just taken from either inspiration or just ripping off movies that are better. Like that's one of my experience. The way I see movies, that is true.
If you do it better, I feel like that's.
Oh, I remember how terrible the green screen was. I was like, why am I watching something like it was made from the inside?
Right. And I'm mad that Chloe Bennett was in that shit. That's what I'm mad about.
Narnia is going to be rebooted with Meryl Streep doing the voice as Aslan. Aslan is a lion representing Jesus. See, I only watched the first one, so I can't really.
Yeah, I only watched the first one too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting till you two, like, I don't care if it's a woman, but you need to have good writing, because if this is the right.
Yeah, exactly. I 100% agree. 100% agree, Torres. 100%.
I don't mind a female lead, but make her well written.
Yeah. Well, see, because that's always been my issue, right? Just like you got women out here just like beating up grown ass men that's like 200 pounds with muscle. You know what I'm saying? But I like how they did it in the Ballerina, where
thank you.
It was realistic. Like, you're not strong enough to combat a man. Sorry to say, but you gotta cheat.
And she uses her entire environment. She has
right? Exactly.
That's cool. And I expect that. I haven't seen the Ballerina, but I would expect that.
Right. You can even look at Sarah Connor from T2, T1.
Yeah.
She's the original woman badass.
Yes. Right. Well, I would say Ripley is Ripley. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Those two.
Yeah.
Those two.
Yeah. So I mean, it's possible to do it. It's just you can't just be like F men.
And she
women,
was getting
girl
her
power.
ass
Can't
whooped,
be
like
doing
you
that.
said. Like she was getting manhandled.
Yeah, she was getting her ass whooped, bro. She was
And that's
getting hits.
and that's what makes a fight more believable. Like you're struggling against
Yeah.
somebody that's bigger
Yeah.
than you or maybe smaller than you. They like because
Looking
weaknesses
John.
in.
Sorry
Oh,
to
you're
cut
good.
you off. But look in John Wick 4 when he's fighting the Gogan drove the basketball player in the library,
Oh yeah,
where the guy's just manhandling him.
yeah,
Yo,
I believe that would happen,
bro.
and
yeah.
it just took him beating him to death with a book.
Look, yo, that's why, like,
And that's why
yeah.
John Wick is also such a good franchise. The action is believable.
Right.
It's
Right.
like I
Carrie
could
and
believe
Ripley
it.
are the goats for well-written badass females. Yep.
That's why to this day, I can't watch Steven Seagal movies, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it.
There's one.
Under Siege?
Yeah.
That's the only one, bro.
That's hilarious.
That's the only one I'll be like, all right, man, all right, got you. Other than that, bro, I'm not doing it, bro.
But I feel like even if you write female lead characters great, there's always going to be these anti-woke people or grifter on the internet talking crap. We don't do that around here.
Yeah, we don't do that, bro. We gonna call it like it is, bro. If it's good, if it's written well, we're gonna say that. If it's not, we're gonna say that too. You know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong. I like some bad written movies because they're just why? You know, we have those guilty pleasures.
That's why I want to bring up what Kevin was saying earlier about A24. When I think of movie studios, I think they're the most reliable as far as producing quality movies. Honestly, sure there'll be some stinkers, but that's gonna happen with overall.
I'm surprised nobody's talking about Civil
like
War.
Blumhouse with horror.
Yeah, that's another one. Yep.
Yeah, that's another one.
Like Blumhouse with horror, bro. Any horror stuff they've put out, I've been like, cool.
Yeah, like Get Out made mad money, bro.
And Black Widow. Yeah, I would say Black Widow's up there too. But I feel like the problem with Black Widow was she had her movie way too late.
Way too late.
Yeah.
Way too late.
It was total timing issue with her. Yeah.
Facts. Black Widow has much training and skills. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And we really didn't explore her and Clint's relationship, like all the battles they've been together with.
That would have been nice.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have. To be honest with you, I wouldn't have minded seeing a Black Widow trilogy. Come to think of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that either. I wouldn't mind that either.
See, and it's funny because if it wasn't for the timing of it, of the Black Widow movie, we wouldn't have Yelena or Red Guardian. So it's kind of like too little, too late, but we got something
out of it, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
The Thunderbolts
with the Z. Avengers with the Z.
Because I'm a very smart man.
You like how you knew you're the phone. Fucking tracks. Like, no. Dude, when he came out in those track suits, bro, I was like, no.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say, don't talk about Taskmaster. That's not my boy.
My boy Tony Masters. Listen, bro. Listen. I'm like light skinned when it comes, like when he talks about
Danny Ketch.
Danny Ketch.
That's my
give me Tony Masters, bro. I don't want give me Tony Masters, bro.
And that's why I said maybe after Thunderbolts you could still do that.
Hey, listen, if they be like, yo, listen, forget her. We got somebody that's better. We got this dude named Tony Masters. We put the mask shit on him. We call him Taskmaster from now on. Real cool dude. Real nice dude. Get the job done. Now if they do that, yes, I'm out. I'm in for it. Yes, 100%, 100%, guys, 100%. Woo, man, we went through everything, right?
Yeah, but even though we kind of skimmed over the more Kombat stuff, like,
I
think here to go back to Mortal Kombat. You know what my opinion is? I think Warner Brothers saw how well it did streaming. They decided, F it, let's make a movie and release it in theater.
I agree.
And,
see how we could do.
And see what we could do. That's my opinion of the Mortal Kombat film.
Pixie asking the hard-hitting questions. Who wins, Black Widow or Punisher?
Right.
Crazy. Who wins?
Black Widow versus Punisher?
Yeah.
Woo!
I want to say Widow.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Widow.
Just because she's a trained assassin.
Right. And not saying Frank can't do it neither.
Yeah.
It's
it's
like
it's different.
She has to be smart about it. She can't get in close. She can't get in close.
Right.
Even with her stun bracelets, she can't.
But she got hand-to-hand skills too.
She does.
So does Frank, but Frank's just got mass.
Well, I guess it would also depend on which version of Punisher we're talking about.
I'm about to say, wait, this is MCU or this is comic books?
Because if we're talking MCU, then Black Widow.
And then it's Natasha.
Hands down.
But we talking about like MCU.
Yeah, that's because I'm thinking of all iterations of them. You know, like
yeah. If Widow does get Punisher, Punisher's gonna be like, no. I had to. I can't wait for the Punisher show. That's coming as a huge fan of the Punisher because I grew up reading the Punisher Max comics books when I was young, and I'm very young.
I never read the Punisher Max ones. I gotta give.
MCU then Black Widow. Black Widow.
Yeah, Black Widow hands down. But it's not a show. It's actually a one shot, like Werewolf by Midnight. The Punisher that's coming.
Right. And I think. Oh, actually, we didn't even get to talk about that before because I know that came out and we saw the set pics and.
Well, you weren't around. You were doing
whatever. See, I already told her. Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, if you want to talk about it, go ahead. No.
I thought it was
Punisher.
dope. I thought it was dope. That one picture looks funny though when he's just like standing like this with the jersey fade, bro. Like that looked funny to me. Other than that, it looks like they're gonna take somebody from the comics though. I think her name is Ma Gucci or something like that.
What?
Something like that. Something like
you're talking about his partner in the movie?
No, I think that's the villain, I think.
Oh, no, because I read that he's supposed to have a female partner in the movie or something.
She was introduced in the comics too, like years ago. Yeah. Oh, okay, so I didn't know that. Okay, man.
How about Black Widow versus Daredevil?
MCU? Ooh.
Push. Push.
See, the thing is,
it's a total push.
Daredevil would
because Daredevil's gonna hit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Daredevil's gonna hear. It's gonna be a push. It's gonna be a push.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Daredevil. Yeah.
I'm not because Natasha the stamina they both I would say are equally as have the same stamina.
Stamina. Yeah, she was part of the Punisher Max comic books. In fact, she was the welcome back of Frank story.
There we go. That's one. Right. Ma Gucci, yeah.
I say a tie. That's a hilarious ass name.
Right.
Sounds like something else.
Let me make sure that's the name, bro. Let me make sure that's the name too. Give me 1 second.
A lot of vagina. Austin Powers.
Bro, I recently saw that first movie, bro. That's hilarious.
Inspired from Pussy Galore.
It's funny because it's still fresh in my mind, and the fact that you said it is funny.
A lot of vagina.
And I'm not joking. In that story, he punches a polar bear, and the polar bear ends up attacking her, and she's still alive. She just has no arms, no legs. That is crazy.
You know, that makes sense because Garth Ennis wrote it, and Garth Ennis.
Garth Ennis is twisted.
Yeah, he's
twisted. You know what I was thinking about when he said that she had no arms and no legs from The Office. Like, is that any way to live? Like, you sure she wants to be alive?
Bastard.
Jeez.
I'm sorry, but that shit's hilarious.
Villain, bro. Whole ass villain, bro.
When is the Punisher series comes out next year as well, right?
It's not a series, it's the one shot.
Or the one shot.
I think it's before I don't know if it's before.
It's next year.
No, is it like because I know Daredevil comes out at the top of the year next year.
Right.
I think it's after. I think they were talking about Thanksgiving.
And then when Frank visits her, he burns her place. She jumps out the window, bites his leg, and then he throws her like a rag doll. That's hilarious, bro.
I gotta read this. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, bro. I gotta
gotta
read
read
this,
that.
bro. Torres, I gotta read this, bro. Punisher Max, right?
Yeah, that's
I
what he
gotta
said.
read
Punisher Max.
I gotta read that.
So you saw how fast I went through Invincible, so I could probably
Yeah, that is
run
true.
through.
I
could probably
bet
run
after the whole situation, Punisher was probably
I'll
like,
offer you a nice egg in this trying time.
through.
"I'm sorry, I'm gonna be diabolical with
You
this
you
soundboard."
having too much goddamn.
He says, "I'm not lying."
Now you gotta be lying, bro, because ain't no way, bro. Because ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
Wait till I get more
Horrible.
soundboards on here, bro.
Oh my god. Jesus. All right, guys. All right. Oh man, that's it, bro. We done.
I think we're good.
Yeah, I believe
We
so.
covered everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yo,
This one's just for fun.
Potato chips and Transformers.
See, I didn't start none of that. That was not
I'm
my
sorry.
idea.
I'm
I
sorry.
started none of that.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm
don't worry.
just saying.
Don't worry. No. There's no more sorries, buddy. Your sorries were in. Yeah, cute. Cute.
He's like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Oh, man.
I'm about to go Dennis on you, bro.
Yo,
The Golden God.
Yes,
he said, I'm gonna do
His
you like
rage
the
is
Punisher
untethered
did,
and
bro.
knows no bounds.
exactly. Get ready.
You're gonna be
A
a
starter
whole
car.
by the time he done.
The car of a
This is a
finisher.
finisher.
The finisher of the Golden God.
Jesus.
Uh,
Like Sky Dragon.
For you sunny, always sunny fans.
yes. We love that show. Well, guys, we reached the end of the live stream. We talked about it. I don't know if you. No, we'll save that for another time. You want to talk about the Beast Boy stuff?
Yeah, let's talk about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Before we get out of it,
Let's talk about that. I wouldn't mind talking about that because I read a thought on that.
Can one of you bring it up? Because hold on.
I got my
I don't
computer
know.
right here anyway.
I
got you. Give me a
asking
second.
the wrong guy.
No, I know. I know Ty has it somewhere.
Yeah.
Because he's the one that's. Because I think it's kind of messed up if it is true.
Well,
right, I'm bringing it up right now.
I read a couple articles, and obviously they differentiate.
Oh, really?
An aspect. Yeah, they both said in some aspects they differentiate.
Oh, you got it? Okay. Good. There you go. Go ahead and read it, my boy.
Teen Titans Beast Boy voice actor claims to have been fired by Warner Brothers after Parkinson's diagnosis.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
all right.
That's one of the articles. Yep.
Let's read what we got here.
Okay. Replying to an Instagram post, Greg Cripes guy, by the way. This is the guy that made that did the Beast Boy voice for Teen Titans Go and 03 Teen Titans, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So replying to Cartoon Network series, the voice actor alleges he was unjustly cut after sharing personal health news. Warner Brothers literally fired me on Valentine's Day right after I publicly shared my Parkinson's disease diagnosis. In a second comment, he added, "It's like death to me that only the fans can bring me back to life." Okay.
Let me
y'all say what y'all huh?
Is there any more to that article?
It just says, he was what he did before.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it shows the actual
Okay, because I read another article that had someone from that Studio Insider said that they offered when they announced him, hey, look, the reason they fired him is because he wasn't physically able to do the role anymore, and they were offering him enough to stay on the show, but as a new character.
Okay.
So that you're just getting one side of the story there.
I was okay. Go ahead. Yeah.
So, like, if he didn't agree to want to be a new character, and they felt like, hey, because of Parkinson's, we don't feel you could be Beast Boy anymore, but we want to offer you a different role so you could still be part of the cast. That's on him.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
That's on him. If it's true that Warner Brothers did offer him this and all that stuff.
Yeah, because it seems like we don't know the whole.
We don't know
details
the
of
whole
it yet.
story.
Right.
Yeah. Is it
So
screwed up? He got fired on Valentine's Day, the day after he had made the announcement. Yeah.
Yes.
Hell, I got fired from a job on April Fool's.
That's fair.
You know,
bro.
shit happens, bro.
Villainy, bro. Villainy.
Yeah. Talk to the wall that I punched.
Okay. I'm probably gonna be the villain here. Probably.
Okay.
Gonna be the villain here.
You
Play
knew people
devil's
like me to
advocate.
say that's the bad guy.
Right.
Okay.
Get that soundbite. By the way, get that. I see where he's coming now. Now let's just say light skin didn't say that, right? Didn't say that version of it, that part of it. I get where he's coming from, but at the same time, if you just been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, you don't know how long you have. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, look at Michael J. Fox right now.
Right. So
look at Ozzy.
We got all this
Yeah.
right, and then we got all this thing set up already. Now we find this out. Now we got to change everything because this is something big. This is not something you can just take medicine for. And I'm like, all right, it's not that.
Yeah, it's not the
You know what I'm
flu.
saying? Right, exactly. It's not the flu, And I hate to kind of bring this up too, but that's like the situation with Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Now nobody knew
Yeah.
he had, what he had.
Kept it quiet.
Nobody
He kept
knew.
it to the list.
Right, he kept
Except family.
Right. So had he had done that, and I don't know if he told Marvel like at the tail end, that I'm not sure. I don't know how that would.
They probably asked him, and
Right.
they probably confessed.
Right. So had they found out, they probably would have had somebody else take the mantle just to get, a name just in case something happens. We're gonna put you on the side.
They would have been prepared. They would have been prepared.
Right, and they weren't prepared. So now they had to do all this other stuff to make it kind of fit, So I can see, as a business perspective, I can see why WB did what they did, personally. But at the same time, yeah, it is kind of messed up. It is. It's totally messed up. But as a business thing, I kind of see it, personally.
If, like I said, if what Warner offered him is true, it's on him for not taking the role.
Exactly.
It's
That's
totally on him.
Exactly.
It's on him.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
He's a liability.
Yeah.
Sad to say he's a liability because God forbid something happens. All right, we're in the middle of recording. Something happens to him, we lose him.
Yeah.
Now we got to stop production.
Yeah.
We got to rewrite shows. We got to take this character out for XYZ reason. ... and so on and so forth.
And then find a new voice actor for that specific character, and that takes a long time.
That takes a while. Yeah, that takes a long time, man.
So
that takes a long time.
And I'm sure with that deal that I'm supposing they made him, maybe it was a reoccurring character, but not as.
Yeah, it was. It was
Oh,
a
it was?
reoccurring. I'm gonna try to. It was a reoccurring character. Have him as a reoccurring character.
Colon cancer, Chadwick Boseman. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I knew it was
Oh,
cancer.
I didn't know
remember
that.
which-
Okay.
yeah.
We didn't know it was
colon.
colon.
It was colon.
Okay. All right. R.I.P. man. R.I.P. to the GOAT.
It's crazy how he kept that secret for so long.
For a whole bro. And then I noticed something was wrong when I saw him in The Five Bloods. I don't know if you guys saw that movie.
Yeah,
great movie.
but I don't remember it that much.
Right, but you something was wrong. And then I think he made like an Instagram post a little bit after that, and I was like, something ain't right.
I remember
something ain't right.
He did an interview with somebody. They had asked him something, and he's like, "I'm dead."
Yeah.
Like,
I remember.
And then just going back and then rewatching that, like I'm getting chills just thinking about it right now. Like,
yeah, man.
It was like basically announcing him.
It was for the Black Panther. Yeah, it was like
Infinity
Avengers
War.
Endgame.
It was Infinity War.
Infinity War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was at the on the carpet. Yeah.
And I guarantee you when they talked to him and they explained, Dave's like, "Yo, what you mean by that, bro?"
And it's kind of similar to what you were bringing up about halting production. They had to work around his death for Black Panther 2.
Right.
Yep.
So that's
And they made it part of the story in the movie, but it just sucks that it's funny because I remember seeing him, I think in the Jackie Robinson movie 42, if that's the name of it.
Yes, he was. Yes.
Yeah.
So that was my first experience to Chadwick, and I liked his acting. It's unfortunate that we're not going to see him anymore because he had a lot of potential.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just wish he would have been in a better movie. Because I think after Black Panther, he did 16 Blocks. What was it called?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I didn't
You know what I'm talking
watch
about? Yeah, he did that movie, and that was by the Russos, mind you. So
that. Yeah.
I just wish he was in a better movie, bro.
Yeah, he was in pain. Yep.
Every day, bro, and he was out here trucking, doing his thing, pushing out these movies, bro.
Well, I'm sure Greg he gets residuals for Teen Titans.
Oh, he must have. Yeah.
But it just sucks that I think maybe if he would have taken the deal,
he'd still have a job. He wouldn't.
Excuse me, yeah, and then he'd have money to cover his
It's ego. It's ego for him.
Yeah,
it's his ego. His ego's shattered. Coming out with the thing is like, hey,
because the symptoms might include blood in the stool, abdominal discomfort, and then a change of bowel habits. Ooh, that sucks.
Yes. Damn.
And it's not like Greg is like Ozzy where he did a lot of. Well, I don't know if he did a lot of drugs or not, but
we don't know, right?
Diseases affects everybody differently. Who knows how long they have, or
right.
It's just crazy. But it depends on how much residual he's getting because there's contracts within the actors unions. Yep, yeah, that is true. Sour note to end on, I guess.
Yeah. I wish him the best though.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I wish him the best.
Me too. But good thing though, guys. We got some games lined up for you guys.
Chadwick's passing brought me to tears, and I usually don't get upset when a celebrity passes. Chadwick was a good soul.
Yeah, me too.
I agree.
Yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, Buggy will be playing Alien Isolation. And he is very excited for this. Oh my gosh. Very excited. Look at his face.
No.
I might join him and play along with him because I also own the game.
Okay, so you got two for the price of one. Okay, so guys, we got that coming up. We got.
I'll be on voice. I'll probably be on voice.
There you go. And then we also got Alien Earth. We did the newest episode. It's coming out a little bit later today in a few hours. So, go watch that video. A lot of fun.
Superman reaction.
Yep. Superman coming this week, guys. This week.
And
Superman's coming out.
Yeah, thank you. The League, the last two episodes.
Yes. It's coming out too this week.
And
guys,
then
so stay tuned.
We are doing Transformers. We didn't forget about Supernatural. Relax.
No, we're a little bit behind, but we got stuff going on.
And Lightskin has been harping on me to watch it, so I'll try.
I have not been harping on it. I just brought it up one time.
No. Here we go.
Bro, I asked you one time last night. Shut the fuck up.
Hey.
One time.
Hey.
One time.
Hey.
One time.
That note, guys, we getting the hell.
You're a bitch.
Before that, like I said at the top, we're almost at 500. Please hit the sub button.
Please help us out. We really appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys coming through, commenting, asking questions, making.
Yes, Torres, Pixel. Thank you so much for coming, man.
Tell your friends, your family.
Pixie, it's not Pixel.
Pixie.
Oh, it's Pixie. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit dyslexic.
You see? Glasses, dude.
I'm sorry, man. I'm a little bit dyslexic. I'm sorry, bro.
How does an I become an L?
Shut your Eggman looking ass up. Go get Sonic. Okay, I'm tired of you, bro. Can we end the damn thing now, please? Before we start.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much.
Blade loves
we'll
you,
see you guys on the next.